Have you ever had that weird feeling that you're hiding something from yourself? It's a strange and, let's be honest, deeply human thing that we do. Today, we're going to dive right into this bizarre puzzle, the paradox of self-deception. So, what's really going on here? Why do we go to all the trouble of burying some truth only to end up stumbling across it later? It's like setting up a treasure hunt where you're both the hider and the surprised finder. It's a really strange game to play with ourselves, isn't it? And that's really the heart of it. Logically, emotionally, it makes zero sense to do this, to perform what the source calls this dreadful thing. And yet here we are, we all do it. So how does this whole self-inflicted illusion even start? Let's take a look at the anatomy of it. Well, it all kicks off with this really powerful act of creation. Not with a brush or chisel, but inside our own minds. We build an image, right? An idea, a version of a person or a situation that we just desperately want to believe is real. And we're not talking about just a casual interest. The source describes it as this intense, almost gravitational pull. It's an all-consuming feeling, where just a thought of this person or this idea feels absolutely massive. It takes over everything. The imagery here is just so powerful. It's a feeling of reverence, of complete and total surrender. It's almost like a kind of worship, a loss of yourself in front of this overwhelming emotion. But the real question is, what exactly are we worshiping? And here's the kicker. That intense feeling, that sense of reverence, it's not actually pointed at reality. It's pointed at the illusion, at the perfect image that we so carefully built inside our own heads. We are, essentially, on our knees in front of our own creation. But here's the thing about illusions. They're fragile. And the one force that's guaranteed to test them is time. You can think of time as this kind of cosmic referee that steps in and totally changes our perspective, whether we're ready for it or not. So here's how time does its work. It doesn't just pass by. The source says it bounces you back. It forces distance, pulling you out of that super close-up, reverent position. And from this new vantage point, this bird's eye view, the warmth of the illusion gets replaced by the colder heart of reality. Your mind starts to awaken. And that's the gut punch. That devastating moment of clarity when you realize the thing you worshipped, the thing that meant everything, was actually hollow. That profound meaning you felt just vanishes. But the story doesn't stop there, because our minds and our hearts rarely move at the same speed. You see, this awakening creates this huge internal conflict. Your mind has seen the truth, it gets it, but your emotions, they're still living in the past. And that right there is the source of all that lingering pain after an illusion shatters. It becomes this massive internal tug of war. Your awakened mind sees things with that colder heart. It knows the illusion was meaningless. But your emotional body, as the source calls it, it's still holding on tight. It's attached to the feeling, and it does not want to let go. So what's the way out of this painful stalemate? Okay, so the source offers a solution that's, well, it's pretty surprising and honestly a little radical. It's not about avoiding pain or building up walls around yourself. Instead, it's a whole philosophy of engagement, a concept called saturation. Now, let's be really clear about what saturation means here. This is not about becoming desensitized or numb. It's the exact opposite. It's about diving headfirst into the full spectrum of human feeling, the good, the bad, all of it, so completely and so often that you absorb the experience without letting it destroy you. So the path forward, according to this idea, is an act of real courage. It's a conscious choice you have to make to allow yourself to love again, which also means, allowing yourself to be hurt again. But ultimately, it's about choosing to fully feel alive instead of retreating into safety. And here is the crucial warning. The goal isn't to become some kind of thrill seeker, addicted to the drama of emotional highs and lows. And it's not about getting so used to it that you become numb either. The whole point is to experience each moment fully and authentically for exactly what it is. So the ultimate prescription is this powerful, almost poetic command: saturate yourself with all and everything. It completely reframes that cycle of illusion and heartbreak. It's not a failure, it's not a mistake, it's just a necessary part of a richer, more deeply felt life. Which leaves us with a final thought. What if the solution to the pain of self-deception isn't to be more guarded, but to be more fully alive?